Me too. You're fine. We'll need the usual, just a set of blocks. Strap is totally optional. And we're going to start today in a seated position. So if you'd like to grab a block and place it underneath your hips. And just finding a comfortable seat on the block or directly on the mat. Allow your shoulders to relax down and away from your ears. Really rise on your inhales. Belly falls on your exhales. Maybe bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. With each sip of air in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold that length as you relax your shoulders down and away from your ears on your exhale. Maybe setting an intention for class this morning. Your hands can rest by your side, on your knees. Palms up to receive energy, or palms down to conserve the energy that you already have. Next breath in, fill all the way to the top. Maybe take in one more sip of air. Now sealing your lips, breathing in and out through your nose. Creating more heat within your body using only your breath. Let your head on your inhales. Hold that length, relax your shoulders down and away from your ears as you exhale. Next inhale, flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze, spread your fingers wide, gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze is centered. Exhale, bend and lift. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend, lift, spread your fingers wide, collarbone lengthens. Inhale, back to center. Bend your elbows once again, drawing your hands behind your ears. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine, bringing your elbows towards one another. They do not have to touch. Inhale, open, lengthen, gentle back bend. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms overhead. Release your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your hip. Twist looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your right knee, twist looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. If you have a block under your hips, gently set it off to the side, returning back towards the mat. Hip bones directly on the floor. Lengthen your right leg long. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale with a long spine, folding forward, planting your fingertips to the floor or to blocks. Tempting your fingers. Inhale, arch your spine. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Return back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands towards your midline. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Deep side bend, gazing under that left arm. Left fingertips reaching over the right toes. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Plant your left hand behind your hip. Twist, looking over your right shoulder. Hold that twist. Press your hips forward. Reach your right arm up and back, finding stargazer pose. Slowly release your hips back to the floor. Both hips grounded, switching legs, left leg long. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale with a long spine, fold forward. Tempt your fingers on the floor or on blocks. Inhale, arch your spine, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Once more, inhale, arch. Exhale, let it all go. Return back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands towards your midline. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Deep side bend, gently gazing under that right arm. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your left hand to the outside of your right knee, right hand behind your back, twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Hold that twist, plant your right palm. Inhale, lift your hips forward, reach your left arm back. With control, gently release your hips back down. Rock forward. We're going to find a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Maybe bump your hips side to side, wagging your tail, and then returning back to center. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, hovering and holding. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through. Plant your right hand. Allow your right cheek or ear to come to the floor or a block. Left arm stays boxed out. Extend your left leg straight back. Flex through your left toes. Digging the foot in towards the floor, heel towards the back wall. Continue to press into your left hand, left leg stays long. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your left leg to hip height. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, lift it an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, tap your left leg over to the right. Keep the gaze between your thumb and index fingers. Inhale, left leg stays straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Flex your left toes, big arch up and over to the right side. This time gazing over your right shoulder, maybe you see your left toes. You can rock forwards and backwards, deepening that sensation as you draw your left heel closer towards the floor. Likewise, lessening that stretch as you rock towards your toes. Stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists. Bend your left knee, plant your left knee under your left hip, coming back to tabletop. Allow the hips to sway side to side. Take any movement that you need here. Returning back to a tabletop. Inhale, left arm reaches high, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body, hovering and holding. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your left arm all the way under and through. Plant your left hand, palm to the side. Allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor or a block. Right arm stays boxed out for support. Extend your right leg straight back. Flex through your right toes. Pressing the ball of your foot to the floor, heel towards the back wall. Right leg remains straight. Press into your right palm. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, plant your left hand to your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your right leg to hip height. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, lift it an inch higher, keep the gaze down. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Big arch up and over. Maybe you tap your right toes to the left side, maybe they just hover. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck and hold for 3, 2, And one, inhale, lengthen straight back. Flex your right toes. Big arch up and over to the left side. Gazing over your left shoulder, maybe you see your right toes. You can rock forwards and backwards. Take what you need on this side. Stacking your shoulders on top of your wrist. Bending your right knee, plant your right knee under your right hip. Come back to your tabletop. Add in some movement here. Maybe it's side to side. Maybe it's some barrel rolls. Tuck your toes in your tabletop. Walk your hands a palm print forward. Lift your hips to the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog. Pressing your heels in towards the floor, lengthen the back side of your body. Biceps hug in towards your ears. Stay here, begin to bend into one knee at a time, pedaling out your heels. Deep bend and extend to one knee, allowing the hips to sway side to side. Inhale, lift both heels to the sky. Exhale, lower them over to the right side, lengthening the right side body. Inhale, lift your heels back to center. Exhale, lower them over to the left side. Inhale, both heels lifted. Pedal, pedal, pedal. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, crown of your head pulling away from your hips. Hands to shins or blocks. Exhale, forward fold. With a soft bend in your knees, grab opposite elbows, sandwiching your rib cage toward the tops of your thighs. Stay here, maybe add a gentle sway from one side to the other. You're swaying, gently return back to center. Release your hands towards the floor. Slowly rise all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Feet hip width apart and parallel. Stagger your right leg back to a curtsy. Left hand grabs right wrist. Side bend your upper body to the left. Bump your hips to the right. Hold that side bend, lean back. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead, plant your right foot under your right hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stagger your left foot back to a curtsy. This time, right hand grabs left wrist. Bending to the right, hips to the left. Lean your body back as you hold that side bend. Inhale, come back to center. Feet under your hips, arms overhead. Release your arms by your side. Then planting your hands behind your back, fingertips facing down, or you can bind your hands. Opening up the front side of your body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your bind. Slide your hands on the back side of your legs. Reach for your heels. Now reach for your toes. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands. Step your feet back, coming into a high plank, wrists directly under your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbows tucked in, release all the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, pressing to the tops of your feet, elbows to the sky. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your fingertips to your lower rib cage, elbows to the sky, press up, full cobra. Option to find upward facing dog, covering the thighs. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to the sky, coming back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, deep bend and extend to one knee at a time. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. You can circle out your hip, forwards and backwards. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Deepen the front knee, lower your left heel, left toes at 45. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. You can toe heel that right foot over to the right edge of your mat. Think of your feet on railroad tracks. Draw that right hip back, left hip reaches forward. Warrior one stance. Inhale, lengthen. As we hinge forward, draw the hips back, straighten that front right leg. Finding pyramid pose. You can stay high. You can release your hands to frame your right foot on the floor or on blocks. Hips are rotating clockwise. Right hip draws back, pressing your left hip forward. Create a soft bend in your front knee. Your left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor or on a block at any height. Sweep your right arm to the sky, revolve pyramid. Continue to pull that right hip back, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, release your right hand. Bend into your front knee, pivot your left toes. Set any props off to the side, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, option to hover that right leg, option to lower the knees. Exhale, inhale, exhale, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, deep bend and extend. Come back to your breath. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, circle out your left ankle, circle out your hip. Take what you need on this side. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back, hips are square. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Keep the front knee bent. Lower that right heel, toes at 45. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. You can toe heel that left foot over to the left edge of your mat. Pulling that left hip back, right hip draws forward. Lengthen through your fingertips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw that left hip back more. Take out a slighter full bend, that left knee, hinge forward. Pausing at any height. You can release your hands to the floor or to blocks, framing your front left foot. Maybe add a bend back into that front left knee. Draw that left hip back, pressing that right hip forward. This time, rotating the hips counterclockwise. Finding your pyramid pose on the left side. Right hand comes to the inside of your left foot on the floor on a block at any height. Left arm reaches to the sky. Continue to pull that left hip back, pressing the right hip forward. Revolve pyramid. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your left hand, bend into your front knee, pivot your back foot. Plant your hands to frame your front foot, step your left foot back. Option to hover, option to lower the knees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Option to lower that back knee. Plant your left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky, twisted lunge. Gazing down or gazing up. Continue to find length through your fingertips. Lift your chest, reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Big breath in, big breath out. On your next inhale, reach your right arm down, left arm to the sky. Pivot your left toes, open up, warrior two. Top of the mat, shoulders relax down and away from your ears. Big breath in, big breath out. Flip your right palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left arm down your left leg or bind it around to your right hip. Gaze under that right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you straighten that front leg. Rise up, arms to the horizon. Bump your hips back, reach forward. Tick-tock your right arm down, left arm to the sky, triangle pose. Right arm can hover in space. Hold on to the inside of your right calf, the floor, or a block. To challenge your balance, gaze up to your left fingertips. To add balance, gaze down towards your right toes. Top shoulder stacked directly over the bottom. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle, left arm down your left leg, or you can bind it around to your right hip. Bump your hips forward, find length in the front side body. Stay here to find archer. Engage your right quadricep, flex your right toes. Your toes are lifted, release them back to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your right foot, bend your front knee. Pivot your left toes. Step your right foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 come back to your breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, runner's lunge. Option to lower that back knee. Right hand on the inside of your front foot, left arm to the sky. Twisted lunge. Inhale, lift. Find length through your fingertips. Lift your chest, draw your left arm back, right arm forward. Revolved high lunge. Continue to find length through your fingertips, sweep your left arm down, right arm to the sky. Pivot your right toes, commit to bend your front knee. Spiraling open to warrior two. Commit to bend the front left knee, flip your left palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior, right arm down your right leg, or bind it around to your left hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Stack your shoulders over your hips, bump your hips back, tick-tock your left arm down, right arm to the sky, find your triangle pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Stacking that top shoulder directly over the right, maybe even reaching that right arm back if you can. On your next inhale, reverse your triangle, keeping that front leg straight. Left arm to the sky, right arm down. Stay here or engage your left quadricep, flex your left toes. Toes to the sky, heel to the floor to find archer. Lower your toes, they're lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your front foot. Pivot your right toes. Step your left foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal off the heels, big breath in, big breath out. All right, we're gonna combine those two flows, adding just a little bit more. Option to stay in the pose or option to add on. I'll let you know when the change is coming. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Change here. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay here, kick it through for fallen triangle. Option to hover that right leg, option to lift your left arm high. Plant your left hand if it's lifted, tuck your knee in towards your nose, kick it straight back. Exhale, step it through. Set up for warrior one, lower that back heel, inhale, rise. Exhale, press the hips back, hinge forward, find your pyramid pose. Using any props, Add that bend the knee if you'd like. Plant your left hand on the inside of your right foot on the floor, block right arm to the sky, revolved pyramid pose. Stay here, or to find revolve half moon, lift off of your back foot, plant your left hand and step forward, flexing your left toes, hips remain square. Release your left toes at 12 o'clock, coming into revolved triangle. Now bend your back knee, revolve lunge, lift your chest. Deepen that front right knee. Pivot your right arm down, left arm to the sky. Open up, warrior two. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Last one, hold the deep bend the knee, flip your right palm to the sky, reverse your reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Bump the hips back, reach forward, right arm down, left arm to the sky, find your triangle pose. Stay here at a pulse for 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Right arm to the sky, press your hips forward. Maybe find archer, dig your right heel to the floor. Lower your right toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your right foot. Step your right foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, pedal, pedal, pedal. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Change here. Stay or kick it through for fallen triangle. Option to hover your bottom leg, top arm. Plant your right hand if it's lifted, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, step it through. Lower your back heel, 45, deep bend the front knee. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, draw that left hip back. Take out a slider, full bend in your front knee, find your pyramid pose. Right hand on the inside of your left foot on the floor block. Left arm to the sky, revolve pyramid pose. Keep drawing that left hip back. Stay here. If you want to find revolved half moon, bend into your front knee, lift your back foot. Plant your right hand a step forward. Hips are square, flex your right toes. We're going to plant that right foot at 12 o'clock. We're turning into our revolved triangle. Deepen that front knee, twisted lunge. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left arm down, right arm to the sky. Pivot, open up, find your warrior 3. Pulse it here for 3, 2. Commit to the bend left knee, left palm to the sky. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tick-tock your arms, press your hips back, find your triangle pose. Stay here, pulse it for 3, 2. Last one, hold it low. Inhale, lengthen, reverse your triangle. You can come right into archer or keep the toes grounded. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your left toes. Pivot your back foot so your props off to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal up the heels, deep bend and extend. One knee at a time. We're going to flow through that combined flow once more. I'll give you some more options to add on. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Stay or kick it through. Option to hover the arms and legs. Tuck a knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Step it through, set up for warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge forward, find your pyramid pose. You can try flexing your front toes. Lower your right foot if it's lifted, left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky, revolve pyramid. Stay here, bend into your front knee. Walk your left hand forward, revolved half moon. We'll all plant our left toes, finding revolved triangle pose. Bend into your front knee, lift your chest, revolved high lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Adjust your feet if you need to. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Last one. Inhale, lift, big star. Change here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and stay. Skadasana in the back of the mat. Flex your front foot. Bend into your back knee. Stay high or come down low. Hands can remain at heart center for a core challenge. You can also plant your hands to the floor or blocks at any height. You can add some movement to your right toes. You want to open your wings, lift on the floor or block, reach your right arm to the sky. You can also find a bind. Great opportunity for a strap. Come back to center. Hands to the floor at heart center. We're going to surf back to warrior two. As you press into that left foot, bend into your right knee. Deep bend that right knee. Flip your right palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior, back on track. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Bump your hips back, reach forward, triangle pose. Stay here, pulse it for 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, lengthen, reverse your triangle. Option to flow right into archer. Exhale, cartwheel down, frame your right foot. Find your runner's lunge, stay here. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Stay here, dip your left hip to find horizon lunge. Reach your right arm back. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your right foot, right hand to frame the right foot, my goodness. Step your right foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. That is the final flow. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side, keeping everything symmetrical. Take out anything that doesn't serve you on that side. Listen to your body. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Change here, stay or kick it through, fallen triangle. Plant your right hand if it's lifted, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, step it through. Set it up, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Keep drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Straighten that left knee. Hinge forward, find your pyramid pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Plant your right hand on the inside of your left foot on the floor on a block. Reach your left arm to the sky. Revolve pyramid. Stay here, optional change. Bend into your front knee, plant your right hand a foot forward, lift your right leg. Find revolved half moon. We'll all plant that right foot, 12 o'clock. Revolve triangle. Deep bend that front knee, lift your chest. Right arm forward, left arm back. Revolved high crescent. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Find the pulse here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift, big star. Change here, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift and stay. You're welcome to stay here. You're keeping that left leg straight, bend into your right knee for Skadasana at the back of the mat. You can stay high or sink the hips down low. Hands at heart center or on the floor. Maybe you want to add some movement to your left toes. You tried it on the other side and try on this side. Open your wings. Right hand on the inside of your right leg, left arm to the sky. For a bind, reach your left arm behind your right hip. Draw your right hand under the right shin. Wherever you are, holding for one more round of breath. The heart center on the floor. As you press into that right foot, straighten your right leg, bend into your left knee, returning back to warrior two. Flip your left palm to the sky, we're back on track. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the front leg, cartwheel down. Triangle pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pulse it here for 3, 2, hold it low. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Maybe you find archer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot. Find your runner's lunge. Stay here. Or plant your right hand, left arm to the sky. Twisted lunge. Stay here or dip that right hip towards the floor. Reach your left arm back. Horizon lunge. We'll all return back to twisted lunge. Plant your left hand, step your left foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, big breath in. Big breath out. Come up onto your tippy toes. Draw your heels together, toes pivot out. Draw your knees wide, create a diamond shape. Allow your knees to tap the floor. Now untuck your toes, press your hips back towards your heels. Allow your forehead or your chin to come towards the floor or a block. Arms reach long to the top of the mat, coming into your child's pose. Maybe gently rocking your forehead or your hips from side to side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Sway back through center. Reach your fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lift your hips, rock over your wrists. Keep your heels in towards your glutes, knees are wide. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, extend your legs out long. Walk your feet into hip width. Walk your palms forward, elbows under your shoulders. We're going to find Sphinx pose. Pressing into your forearm, maybe lift your fingers. Slide your right knee out and away from your right hip. Pressing the arch of your right foot into the floor. Lift your backside, squeezing your spine. Release the pressure in your back. Release your right leg back, in line with your hip. Rock the hip side to side. Come back to center. Slide your left knee out from your left hip, pressing the arch of your left foot into the floor. Press into your elbows, lift your chest, squeeze your backside. Notice the difference by not pressing into your palms. Exhale, release your backside, release your left leg. Allow the hips to gently sway side to side. Walk your hands under your rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Gaze over your left shoulder. Come to center. Gaze over your right shoulder. Back to center. Press up to a tabletop. Lower to your left or right hip. Sweep your feet around to the opposite end of your mat. Grabbing a block, place it between your knees. Squeeze that block, knees to the sky, feet on the floor. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly lower down. Always an option to plant one or both hands or forearms onto the floor for support. Gazing forward, then to the tops of your thighs. Then towards your navel, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck. Tap your thumbs overhead. Relax your arms by your side, palms facing down. Walk your heels in towards your hips, knees to the sky. Press into the soles of your feet, keep squeezing that block. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Flip your palms towards your midline, pinkies down, thumbs up to the sky. Inhale, hips and arms lift, thumbs tap overhead. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. We're gonna add on, keep squeezing that block. Inhale, hips and arms lift, thumbs tap overhead. Flip your palms to the sky, keep the hips high. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach overhead. Palms come back to your midline. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. Lift your knees over your hips. Release that block. Plant your feet back on the floor. Pressing into the soles of your feet, lift your hips. Slide the block on the lowest setting underneath your hips. Allow your hips to gently relax back into the block, in towards the mat. Releasing the front side of your body. Left knee stays bent. Extend your right leg long, heel to the floor, toes to the sky. Noticing the stretch along the front side of your hip on the right side. Keeping the right leg straight, extend the left leg long. Digging both heels to the floor, toes to the sky. Noticing the front side of both hips releasing. Keeping the left leg long, bend your right knee to the sky, plant your foot on the floor. Bend your left knee to meet the right. Bring your soles of your feet to the sky, coming into supported legs up the wall. Start by flexing your toes, pressing your sacrum into the block, into the floor. Imagine trying to stamp the sole of your feet up towards the ceiling. Stay here, reach your fingers towards your toes, and maybe add some movement. Pointing, flexing, circling out your wrists and your ankles. Everything moving, all class. With control, gently release one or both feet towards the floor. Knees return back to the sky. Pressing into the soles of your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Set the block off to the side. Tuck your knees in towards your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Now bring the soles of the feet to the sky, coming into happy baby. Grabbing hold of the back side of your thighs, the inside or outside edge of your calf, or the outer edge of your feet for happy baby. Lower back is pressed into the floor. You can find a gentle sway from side to side, or just find complete stillness. Inhale, return back to center. Right foot to the sky, extend your left leg long, single leg, happy baby. Flex your left toes. Release your right foot, calf or thigh. Bind your hands on your right shin, drawing your right heel towards your glute. Right knee up and away from your rib cage. Release your left heel to the floor, release the bind. Using your left hand, the outside of your right knee, draw your right knee across your midline over to the left side. Gaze up towards the sky or over your right shoulder for a deep supine twist. Breath in. Big breath out. Keeping the left leg long, right knee bent, come back to center, both hips grounded. Draw the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. Letting go of any tension in your hips or your glutes, in your right knee or your right calf. And just melting into your mat. Plant your right foot on the floor, knee to the sky, flex your left toes. We're going to lift that left leg for 3. And lower. Lift. And lower. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Draw your left knee away from your midline. Cactus your arms, walk your right heel in, holding that figure four, lift your hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Still holding that figure four, allow your knees to fall side to side. Gently return back to center. Keeping the figure four, draw your right knee over your right hip. Bind your hands behind your right thigh or using a strap, tuck your chin to your chest. Recline pigeon pose. Stay here or release your head, neck, and shoulders towards the floor, still holding that figure four stretch. Noticing the sensation along the outer left hip. Release your bind or strap, plant your right foot on the floor. Release your left foot to meet the right. Draw your knees back into your chest. Soles of your feet to the sky for happy baby. Grabbing a hold of anywhere along the soles of your feet, your calves, your thighs. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side. Or just holding center. Gently return back to center. Keeping your left foot to the sky, extend your right leg long, single leg happy baby. Flex your right toes, release your left foot, calf or thigh. Bind your hands on your left shin to draw your left heel close in toward your left glute. Add some movement to your left toes. When removing pose on the left side. Release the bind of your left shin, plant your right foot on the floor. Using your right hand on the outside of your left knee, draw your left knee across your midline over to the right side. Gazing up or over your left shoulder for a deeper supine twist. Come back to center. Right leg stays straight, left knee bent. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg for reclined tree on this side. Releasing anything that feels tight. Keeping your left knee bent, plant your foot on the floor, knee to the sky. Flex your right toes. Inhale, lift your right leg for 3. And lower. That's 2. And lower. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Draw your right knee away from your midline. Walk your left heel close in towards your glutes. This time, reach your arms overhead. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll stretch, using the floor as a splint to open the front side of your body. Press into your left foot, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, figure 4 bridge. Exhale, lower the hips to the floor. Holding that figure 4, allow your knees to fall from side to side. Once more in each direction. Inhale, come back to center. Release the bind of your hands. Keeping that figure 4, lift your left knee over your hip. Using a strap or bind your hands behind the back side of your left thigh for recline pigeon pose. Keeping your head, neck, and shoulders lifted, or you can lower your head, neck, and shoulders for a deeper stretch along the outer right hip. Release your bind of your hands or strap, plant your left foot on the floor. Release your right foot to meet the left. Draw your knees back into your chest once more. Deep squeeze. And then extend your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Full body stretch, reaching long. Create a tiny arch in your lower back. Continuing to find length. Walk your feet over to the right side of your mat. Lift your right leg, cross it over the left. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, reaching your arms over to the right side. Right hand grabs left wrist, gently pulling over to the left side. Very similar to our standing crescent stretch. This time we're using the floor as a splint to create a banana shape with our body to the right side. Lengthening from your left ankle all the way to your left pinky. One more full round of breath here. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, release your right foot, walk your feet to the center. Release the bind of your hands, walk your hands overhead, reaching, stretching. Walk your feet over to the left side. Walk your upper body over to the left side. As you hold your body to the left side, lift your left foot, cross it over the right ankle. Allow your left hand to grab your right wrist, gently side bending, pulling to the left side. Now we're making that crescent shape with our body, lengthening the right side body. 2 more rounds of breath here. Release your left foot from the right. Release your bind. Walk your limbs back to center. Full body stretch, reaching long. Tiny arch in your lower back. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more full inhale. Let it go on your exhale. Gently release your body. Coming into your final resting pose for Shavasana. You can bring your heels in closer together, allowing your toes to open, releasing your knees and the front side of your hips. Arms by your side, pinkies in, thumbs out, palms up to receive. Maybe bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Any final resting pose for your Shavasana. Scanning your body for what needs to be released. Relaxing your forehead and the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw and your shoulders down and away from your ears. Relax your glutes and your quads. Relax your calves and your toes. Coming back to your final breath, back to your intention. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath, back into your body. Draw your arms overhead, tucking your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins or the back side of your thighs. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side. Return back to center, crossing one ankle over the other. Gently rock and roll yourself a few times, as many as you need. For a gentle spinal massage before coming up to a comfortable seat at the center of your mat. Just as a start of practice, you're welcome to have a seat on a block. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once more, inhale, arms, big circle overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. I invite you to close your eyes as we bow and bring our thumb towards our third eye in prayer. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light, love, and yogi in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light, love, and yogi in you, Kate. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.